Hi, my name's Emma, and I'm a huge book nerd.
You're my library, always open for business, but you never show it. You're just sitting with it, but I know the score, and you're killing it.
Today I'm going to share with you the top 5 thrillers that I have not yet read, but really want to read. I'm going to go in order of least excited to most excited. The number 5 is Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. I have read Gone Girl and Sharp Objects, and Dark Places is the only one I have not yet read. I loved her other two. I expect that I will also love this, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So basically this is about a girl named Libby whose mother and sister were killed when she was younger, and she testified that it was her brother who did it. And then years later, a group of true crime fanatics comes and finds her and wants more details on the story. So she decides to work with them for a fee, so she's going to profit off of it. And then she finds herself on the run from a killer again. It's an interesting premise. One thing I love about Gillian Flynn is protagonists are always problematic people. I love protagonists that are imperfect. Number 4 is The Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris. This is the second book in a series. I have read the first one. It's like The Red Dragon or something. Didn't love it, but this is the one that's supposed to be the thing. You know, this is what the movie's based on. I've never seen the movie. The moth is iconic, but I don't know what it's about at all. I do know that this is a detective novel, and I know that it's following the search for a serial killer named Buffalo Bill, and that's all I know about this, but I'm really excited to read it. Next is In the Woods by Tanya French, and this synopsis has just always hooked me, and I want to read it so bad, and I just never get around to it. I never have time. I'm so mad about it. I'm just going to read you the synopsis because I can't summarize it any better. In Tanya French's powerful debut thriller, 3 children leave their small Dublin neighborhood to play in the surrounding woods. Hours later, their mother's calls go unanswered. When the police arrive, they find only one of the children gripping a tree trunk in terror, wearing blood-filled sneakers, and unable to recall a single detail of the previous hours. 20 years later, Detective Rob Ryan, the found boy, who has kept his past a secret, and his partner, Cassie Maddock, investigate the murder of a 12-year-old girl in the same woods. Now, with only snippets of long-buried memories to guide him, Ryan has the chance to uncover both the mystery of the case before him and that of his own shadowy past. And I don't know about you, but that just sounds so fantastic, and I cannot wait to read it. Next is a very famous book. It is Shutter Island by Dennis Lane, and I think it's going to be so scary, and I'm so excited for it. I'm just going to read you the synopsis again. It's just easier for everyone. The year is 1954. U.S. Marshal Teddy Daniels and his new partner, Chuck Ale, have come to Shutter Island, home of Ashcliff Hospital for the Criminally Insane, to investigate the disappearance of a patient. Multiple murderess Rachel Solando is loose somewhere on this remote and barren island, despite having been kept in a locked cell under constant surveillance. As a killer hurricane bears relentlessly down on them, a strange case takes on even darker, more sinister shades, with hints of radical experimentation, horrifying surgery, and lethal counter-moves made in the cause of a covert shadow war. No one is going to escape Shutter Island unscathed, because nothing at Ashcliff Hospital is what it seems. But neither is Teddy Daniels. Duh, duh, duh. It sounds so good. And the movie's very famous too, so this is one train that I want to jump on. And the book that I am most excited about reading is one that I do not own, and it is I'll Be Gone in the Dark, One Woman's Obsessive Search for the Golden State Killer by Michelle McNamara. And this book is getting a lot of buzz right now because, of course, the Golden State Killer was finally caught, but I've heard that this book is incredible, very hard to read, but incredible. And so I really want to read it. I really want to read it. So she's a true crime journalist who was determined to find the Golden State Killer, who is a serial killer in California. And she basically put together all of this research in a book, and it was published after her death. So she did not live to see the Golden State Killer captured, but all of her hard work helped to make it possible, and this book is that hard work. So I'm I'm so excited to read it. Those are the top 5 thrillers that I want to read but don't have time for. If any of these 5 books really stood out to you and you want to make me excited to read them even more than I already am, then please let me know down below in the comments or recommend more mystery thrillers to me because I would love that too. And thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Now I was headed to the bus stop.